And good afternoon. Baseball action from the Liberty Junior High School field. Jack Hull along with Charlie Hull with you today. Glad you've joined us on Central Illinois Sports. The 7th graders and some of the 8th graders are going to be taking on the Liberty Eagles junior high baseball team. We had Liberty and PCS a couple of weeks ago. That was like a B game, and a lot of the other kids got to play. Nice of the coaches to be able to let that happen. But today they're playing their first stringers, and that's the action we're going to be dealing with today. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show brought to you by Damon Emmerich, loan officer. Mortgage rates have fallen. It's a great time to check your rate for refinancing. Unbelievable rates right now, folks. You may be able to drop the rates, drop some years off your term, take some cash out for equity from maybe a home improvement. You can find out more by calling 285-4404. That's Damon Emmerich, loan officer at Great Rivers Bank, greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. We also want to talk to you about Team Tom and a benefit for Tom Claxton. Charlie, can you give us a little information on that?
Sure. Apparel sale going on now. All proceeds will go directly to the Claxton family as Tom's working to battle back against COVID-19, and a guy who's done a lot for the community and for a lot of the youth over the years, and a good chance to give back to him. You can visit the Geared Up Facebook page to get the link, or wegearyouup.com and get those orders placed by the 22nd.
And that's some of the things going on in the pregame show. The coaches and umpires are meeting at home plate. We'll get ready for the first pitch today between the Liberty Eagles and the visiting Pikeland Braves on Central Illinois Sports.
Extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house. Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show brought to you by Damon Emmerich, loan officer. Damon doing a great job. 217-285-4404. Give him a call whether you're looking for an auto, a home loan, for residential, commercial loans, and more. Damon will take great care of you. 285-4404. Also want to tell you about our scoreboard sponsor, Trash Queen, offering affordable residential trash service and commercial service. Roll-off dumpsters to Pike, Scott, and Morgan County. Call to learn more at 217-320-4320. They also do some stuff in Adams County now. I know they go around the Payson area. Also want to tell you about the former Pike County Real Estate. They are now PCRE Real Estate and Auction Incorporated, as I saw that young Mr. Duke is their auctioneer now for their operation and doing a great job there. Let's talk a little bit about the defensive squad for Liberty. They will have at first base Jackson Sims, Jacob Alexander at second, Aiden Cook, the shortstop, Gavin Edgar at third, Carson Bockham is in left field, Lane Bennett in center, Colton Peters in right. The battery mates, the catcher is Dylan Hocking, and on the mound is Jack Lentz, the right-handed 8th grader. The batting lineup for the Pikeland Braves will see Caden Ferguson, followed by Hayden Gratton and Dax Nutter. If anybody gets on, Connor Sweeting will bat cleanup in this lineup. And following that will be Jonas Anderson, Taylor Graham, Zane Knight, the DH, Nolan Robinson, and Grant McCartney. That's the batters for the Pikeland Braves. On the mound for them today is Dax Nutter. He'll be doing the pitching. They are the visiting squad today in action here. Line Express is here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. Well, we saw that there are 7 sixth graders on the Liberty squad, 9 seventh graders, and 8 eighth graders. They've got a lot of young men on this squad today, and so they versatile squad, and coaches got guys coming up throughout the lineup. Leading off for the Pikeland Braves today will be Caden Ferguson. He wears the number for the benefit. If your business organization needs custom apparel or a benefit, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, jackets, also trophies and plaques and much more, Geared Up has the gear you need. Visit WeGearYouUp.com or call 217-473-6290. That's a strike from Lenz and Caden Ferguson now with a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Ferguson's been a pretty good hitter for this seventh grade squad. He'll ground the ball back towards the pitcher. Lenz will pick it up, toss it over to first, and the play goes 1-3 for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Hayden Gratton. He's the shortstop today. Wears the number 46. Bats from the right side does Hayden. He is a 7th grader. And with nobody on and 1 out, Ferguson retreats back across the diamond, and we're ready to get things rolling again. Dax Nutter waits on Lee. First pitch is up high and inside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Bowler's Universe this summer was a good growth time for him. He's really shot up a little bit, hasn't he?
He has very good speed out there, and a good guy to have as a courtesy runner here. Give Nutter a chance to get a quick drink and off his feet for just a moment before heading back out to the mound, hopefully with a lead for the Braves' sake.
Yeah, Connor Sweeting steps in now from the right side. Number 35, the right fielder today. First one outside, and there goes Otker to second on the pass ball. Otker, the courtesy runner for the pitcher. That's Jake Otker. And Sweeting with a 1 ball, no strike count with 2 outs.
Sweeting's been a good contact hitter for the Braves, driven a lot of balls to the opposite side.
Sweeting fouls 1 straight back right on that one, and the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Outfielders playing fairly deep. We are here next to the Catholic Church. This is the original ball diamond. It's where I played Little League many years ago. It didn't look quite like this. They've got 2 more ball diamonds, softball and baseball, over east of the high school now. The next from Lenz. It's on the outside corner for a strike, and 1 ball and 2 strikes as Lenz is worked ahead on Sweeting. Sweeting looking for the 2-strike, 2-out hit to try to drive in Otker from second base. No score here on the Trice Queen scoreboard in the top of the first. The next. High and outside, gets away from the catcher. That'll let Otker go to third on the pass ball. And it's a 2-ball, 2-strike count. You listen to it all on Central Illinois Sports. Hope you'll subscribe to the YouTube page here and on Central Illinois Sports 2. Would like for you to subscribe to both. The next from Lenz. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to end the half inning. No runs on no hits, a base on balls, a man left. We played 1/2 inning on the Trash Queen scoreboard, no score. We're back with more on Central Illinois Sports.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes invites you to join us in our 30 for 30 campaign to help support the area Fellowship of Christian Athletes huddles. That would include you donating $30 per month for 30 people in our area. You can contact me at 217-473-5151 or Jack Cyhull, JackCyhull, at yahoo.com to find out more about Western Illinois FCA and how you can become a part of this great ministry.
Well, around the infield for the Braves today, Taylor Graham at first base, Joel Noble at second, Hayden Gratton is at shortstop, and Brad McCartney, how about Brad McCartney? Grant McCartney is at third. Boy, does my mind go back a few years, huh? Jonas Anderson in left field, Nolan Robinson in center, Connor Sweeting, not Jamie, in right field, Caden Ferguson behind the plate, and Dax Nutter is on the mound. I don't know where this stuff comes from. It's just all stuck in there someplace, Charlie, and it all comes out. First ball is hit hard by Bockham. It'll be a base hit to left field. Bockham wears the number 9. He's the left fielder and has a base hit to start things off. He drove the first pitch between the third baseman and the shortstop. Shortstop really shading towards the middle. Now he'll work back across the middle. Aiden Cook will be the batter now. Wears the number 11. He's the shortstop. Cook, K-O-C-H. That's a Brown County spelling when I first learned it. Runner at first, nobody out. And the first from Nutter. Right down the middle for strike one. It's kind of brisk out here today. A little cooler than it's been the last few days.
You know those little stakes that come with your tent?
Yeah.
You start putting them on the ground, they work better.
Well, in the concrete, it's kind of tough. Nutter checks the runner. He'll throw it over to first, try to pick the man off. Taylor Graham with a nice tag, but the runner was back easily. That's Bockham. Could get some weights on there, like wrap it around my waist, I guess. Try the pickoff move again. Not really a big lead by Bockham at first, but Nutter's paying pretty good attention to him. The right-hander on a very tall mound here at Liberty Junior High School Diamond. The next, it's inside for a ball, and the count's 1-1 strike. Bockham didn't show any intent to steal on that one. Jackson Sims waits on deck with Jacob Alexander in the hole. Now a little bit bigger lead by Bockham. Pitch is outside, and a little delayed steal by Bockham. He didn't start for a while and then took off. A 2-ball, 1-strike count. First time I ever saw that. Morris, Illinois ran it against Chatham in the state tournament. Then for years after that, Coach Mooney ran it for Chatham. That delayed steal is very valuable if you get your timing down right, and it worked very well for Bockham that time. Don't know if it was intended or not. The next from Nutter, foul back as he got it in the strike zone. The count's 2-2 on Aiden Cook. Cook is the shortstop. Let's see. Got to figure out where Alexander's the second baseman. Forgot to write that one down. Nutter from the stretch checks the runner at second. And a swing and a miss for the first out of the inning as Nutter brings a high hard one in there and Cook swings through it. Jackson Sims will be the batter now. Where's the number 15? He is the first baseman. He also bats from the right side. Got the double gloves and the camouflage sleeves on today on a cool day here at Liberty. Swing and a miss. Strike one as Sims was trying to send that ball over to the new baseball diamond. He had a healthy cut on that one. Got some fans out in the outfield watching the game, all bundled up. Nutter doing the little Louis Tiant move there. Pop fly. Ferguson comes over, runs to the fence. It gets out of play. Nice job by Caden Ferguson to spot and locate that ball. Ferguson, from a long line of catchers in their family. His dad, his uncle both caught. I'm sure his dad caught. I think his grandpa might have caught. Old Chief. 0-2 count, 1 out, runner at second, the pitch. Little breaking ball, and the man's able to foul it off is Jackson Sims.
Runner was off that time on the pitch.
Got a big lead and was heading for third. Grant McCartney down at third, playing the hot corner today. Netter from the stretch. Brings the next. Little breaking ball. Doesn't get it to bite and doesn't get the call. A 1-ball, 2-strike count. I always call those 50-50s. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. No score in the ball game. Nutter throws one low and outside, and it's fouled off again by Sims. So Sims is battling hard here. Nutter's got a very good curveball that when he can throw it for strikes, is really effective and can keep people off balance, especially if they face somebody throwing really hard and then he comes in. Next pitch, breaking ball, line drive, left field. Left fielder has it go over his head. The man's around third and on his way to home. Sims is heading for second, and he's going to slide in there into the tag, and they say no, he didn't get him. Did he drop the ball apparently? And we'll give him a double and an RBI on that in the first run of the ball game as Sims hit that ball hard to left field.
He did on a line and rather hard, and stretched it into a double. Good hustle out of the box.
Anderson he froze in these tracks as that was hit right at him. Just nothing he could do about it. Jacob Alexander, the cleanup hitter, and the second baseman will bat now from the right side as Sims traded places with Bacham in a run up for Liberty. First pitch, swing and a miss. The way Sims swung at the first one, it looked like he was going to pull his head out a lot, but he made an adjustment, kept his head in there, and really made good contact. Gratton's still playing towards second, up the middle. Liberty's been able to pull the ball. Nice job by Ferguson keeping that ball in the dirt in front of him. A 1-ball, 1-strike count. Caden will battle for you. He's not real big yet, but he will battle. He likes the game of baseball. Sets up on the outside corner. The pitch, high and inside, and the runner will go to third on the wild pitch. When your catcher sets up low and outside and you throw it high and inside, it's hard for him to have that kind of plate coverage to be able to keep it in front of him. Jacob Alexander with a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Runner at third and 1 out. The pitch, swing and a miss, and 2 strikes now on Alexander. Jack Lentz, the pitcher, waits on deck. He bats in the 5th spot today. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at third, just 80 foot away from giving Liberty their second run of the ball game. Breaking pitch, strike 3 called for the second out, so both outs have been recorded via strikeout. And here comes Big Jack Lentz to the plate. He'll bat from the right side. He's pitching today. Where's the number 55? Have to find out why he loves that number. Probably one of his favorite players somewhere along the line. The pitch, down low for a ball, and a 1-ball, no-strike count as Nutter trying to pitch around a little bit of a jam. They've given up a run here in the first inning. On a couple of hits, a base hit and a double. 1-0 Liberty. Lenz takes one down at the knees, and the count's even at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pikeland on the defensive side, the away team today as we've traveled to Liberty. The next. It's outside for a ball, and the count goes to 2-1. Nutter hasn't been able to pitch ahead like he usually does when he has good success. When he gets that first strike in there, he can be very tough with that breaking ball. Throws an inside pitch and moves Lentz off the plate, and it's a 3-1 count. Colton Peters waits on deck with 2 outs and a runner at third. He had a double and then went to third on the wild pitch. Next pitch, a swing by Lentz as he had Nutter had him tied up on that in the full count with 2 outs and a runner at third. Joel Noble moves back into a deep second base position. Graham moves in a step at first. The pitch on the outside corner called strike 3. Nutter strikes out the side, but in between gives up a base hit and a double and a run. 1 run for Liberty on 2 hits, a man left. We played 1 on Central Illinois Sports, the Trash Queen scoreboard. 1-0 Liberty. Back with more after these.
commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Welcome back, and it's the top of the second inning, brought to you by Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and lots more. Stop by and see them across from the airport or give them a call at 285-5013, Real Net and Twine. See Tracy, Rick, and the gang. They'll take great care of you. It'll be Jonas Anderson, Taylor Graham, and Zane Knight, the first three batters. Anybody gets on, Nolan Robinson waits in the fourth spot, eighth in the lineup here in the top of the second. It's 1-0 Liberty on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen, offering affordable residential and commercial trash service, roll-off dumpsters, Pike, Adams, Scott, Morgan County, and growing every day. Chris and the gang, you can reach them at 217-320-4320. Thank you to all of our sponsors for helping us to bring the broadcast here in junior high softball and baseball, and it's coming to a quick end. We've got about 2 weeks left. Next week will be the final week of the regular season and then regionals, and that's as far as postseason will go this year. Lynn's back on the mound with Hawking behind the plate. Jackson Sims at first, Alexander at second, Cook the shortstop, and Edgar down at third. Bockham in left, Benton center, and Colton Peters in right field for Liberty. They have the 1-0 lead here early. So stepping in to the plate is Jonas Anderson. He's playing left field today. First pitch from Lenz, swing and a miss. And an 0-1 count on Anderson. He wears the number 21. Anderson's played infield today, playing the outfield. I think he might have even pitched once this year. Haven't seen Jonas do a lot of pitching when I've watched him play, but I think he did get a chance on the hill this year. The pitch outside and a 1-1 count. Lenz kind of falls to the first base side when he comes off that very tall mound. That is Pleasant Plains tall. The next, right down the middle, a swing and a miss and a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Anderson over swinging a little bit there. Coach makes an adjustment for him, and he steps in with a 1-2 count. Nobody on, nobody out here in the top of the second. The next from Jack Lenz. Inside goes behind Anderson, and it's a 2-2 count. Half a step back, and he could have been hit by the pitch and been on first base for the on-deck batter, Taylor Graham. Right now it's a 2-2 count as Anderson tries to become a base runner for the Braves. The pitch from Lenz, it's outside for a ball and a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Had a lot of long counts already in this ball game, just here in the top of the second. The pitch from Lentz to Anderson. It's outside and a ball. And the second walk of the ball game, second base runner for the Braves. Last inning, the man was stranded down at third. That was Otker running for Nutter. That'll bring up Taylor Graham. Plays the field left-handed, bats right-handed. Where's the number 55 on his bat? So 2 55s meeting each other here. The runner off to the races. Throw down to second base, and a steal by Anderson will put him in scoring position. Strike one called on Taylor Graham. That catcher popped up pretty quick there. Good thing that Graham didn't swing the bat. He might have caught part of the catcher that time in hockey. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Runner at second. 1-0 Liberty. Squaring to bunt. Graham pulls it back, and it's a ball and a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Save-A-Lot, your local Save-A-Lot in Pittsfield. Drive a little, save a lot. Here to serve you with high-quality grocery items for the entire family. Thanks for a great job with the Back the Blue event they had last Saturday. What a great event they had there. The pitch from Lenz, it's in there for a strike, and the count is 1-2 strikes. I think George Tolke really enjoys umpiring. When he gets a pitch like that, he almost looks like he's jumping up and down. The next. Little fly ball right side. It's going to get down for a base hit. Right fielder has a little trouble with it. Man rounds third. Jonas Anderson heading to home, and he'll make it there standing up, and we're tied on the RBI single by Taylor Graham. Nice job by Graham taking that outside pitch and driving it to right field.
Yeah, just didn't try to do too much with that pitch. A lot of guys at this level want to pull that, and that's when you pop up to the shortstop. Instead, he just kind of dropped the bat head, popped it over the second baseman's head, and into right for the RBI single.
Zane Knight DHing today. DHing for Joel Noble. Zane plays some third. He's done a lot of pitching. First pitch, man, off to the races, stealing second. Graham got a big jump that time, and he was on second base almost before the pitch was delivered. Zane Knight takes ball one. Nolan Robinson waits on deck. Knight batting in the 7th spot today in the DH role. Takes that one down low. And it gets by the catcher on a pass ball, and the runner goes down to third. So 80 foot away is Graham. 2 balls, no strikes on Knight. Zane Knight. The next from Lentz. A little bit outside, and the count goes to 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes on Zane Knight, the DH. Lenz brings it right down the middle and a 3-1 count now. Let's see if Jack Lenz can get another one across here and force Knight to have to swing the bat. Center fielder fairly deep, as is the right and left fielder. Next pitch outside, that'll be a base on balls in the second walk of the inning and a hit. And that's going to put runners on the corners with nobody out. And here comes Nolan Robinson. Robinson playing center field today. I watched him pitch over at Perry against Griggsville Perry, and he did a nice job there. Played some third base. Now he's a center fielder.
He threw 5 big innings and the win against Payson on Friday for the Braves.
Had a good battle there. Pitch a little bit high for a ball. Robinson pitched well when I saw him, and apparently he pitched pretty well against that Payson squad. Throw a lot of strikes, you can be dangerous, no doubt about it. Knight getting a little bit of a lead there. He is off to the races. That pitch down low for a ball. 2-0 count on an off-speed pitch, and Knight picked the right pitch to steal second base. With a runner at third, not likely they were going to throw the ball down there. Second and third, nobody out. Nolan Robinson, hitter's count here, 2-0. Hits a ball towards the first baseman. He'll try to bring it to home. Catcher catches it, makes the tag, and the man in Graham is out trying to reach home on a play from the first baseman to the catcher. The play goes 3-2. First out, nice throw by the first baseman. Get that ball in there, and a nice tag on the play. And the first out was good defense.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that by Graham either. He got a pretty good break. Ground ball to the right side. At this level, most of the time you're going to score, but Sims did a nice job to come up and get that ball and fired a strike to the plate, and a good tag by the catcher Hawking.
I had Sims, one of the Sims is scheduled to catch today. Must be a brother, different numbers, and
Yep.
Hawking was the late inserted catcher, and he did a nice job getting both hands on that ball and making it happen. Grant McCartney now looking for an RBI. First pitch is way outside. Robinson steals second base without a throw. Now Zane Knight down at third, Robinson at second, and Grant McCartney with an RBI opportunity. Tied at 1 here on the Trash Queen scoreboard, top of the second inning on Central Illinois Sports. The pitch from Lentz. McCartney takes it high and a 2-0 count. Grant can make contact. I've seen him hit pitches in about every part of the zone and slap him out there and put it in play. Takes a strike on that pitch, little breaking pitch, and a 2-1 count. If the sun was shining, it'd be a beautiful day, but it's overcast today, and there's been a chance of rain and a big chance tonight. McCartney takes that one about chest high and gets hit by the pitch, and that's going to load the bases. Tried to turn away from it, but it just kept getting on him, and I don't know exactly where it hit him, but he didn't seem like it bothered him too much. Now Ferguson back to the top of the lineup, 6th man to bat in the inning. Bases loaded, 1 out, 1-1 ball game. Braves have plated one, looking for more. Ferguson hits the ball up the middle. That'll score a run. Shortstop will get it over to second for the force out. Ferguson on the fielder's choice will pick up an RBI. He'll be down at first, and there'll be runners on the corners as that brought Knight in and gives the Braves a 2-1 lead. So runners at first and third. McCartney was retired on the play 6-4 for the second out. Ferguson off to the races. First pitch high and outside to Gratton for a ball. So both outs were recorded on defensive plays. Steal by Gratton.
Ferguson.
Or Ferguson, my mistake. Gratton at the plate. The pitch from Lentz. Inside. And a 2-0 count. Throw the ball over to third, trying to catch the man sleeping there, but Nolan Robinson was awake. Grant McCartney got hit by the pitch, but forced out at second on a play that went 6-4 for the second out. Our first out came from a throw from the first baseman to home. Swing and a miss by Gratton on a 2-0 count, and it's 2-1 with 2 outs. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners at second and third, 2-1. The Braves lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Pitch is outside, and a 3-1 count. Nutter waits on deck. Gratton would like to get something he can put a swing on and see if he can hit the ball out in the outfield. Lenz will bring the 3-1 down the middle. Ball hit back to Lenz. It goes through his glove. Second baseman fields it over to first. Nice play. Play goes 4-3 for the third out of the inning. So the Braves strand a couple. They score a run and lose a couple of men on the bases. And after an inning and a half, they lead at 2-1 on the Trash Queen scoreboard on Central Illinois Sports.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Cascom offers fiber optic services to your business needs with a local 24/7 support. Whether you are a small or large-sized business, Cascom has the correct level of broadband and services you need to help grow and be successful. There will be no time for downtime when you are trying to be reliable for your business. Upgrade business needs today and call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Dax Nutter back to the mound, and Ferguson will get his gear on after being on the bases there running. And we'll see Colton Peters, Aiden Jenkins, and Gavin Edgar, first 3 batters for the squad from Liberty. It's a 2-1 ball game on the Trash Queen scoreboard in favor of the Pikeland Braves. Trash Queen, residential and commercial trash pickup. Call them at 217-320-4320. Also, Central Illinois Sports is proud to bring you the game. Visit centralillinoisports.com to see our latest schedule of broadcasts. Subscribe to the YouTube page. Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook to stay connected with everything in sports in the area. And Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to serve you with auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. With the interest rates the way they are now, it's the time to call Damon at 217-285-4404. Just go to GreatRiversBank.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. So we'll see Colton Peters, who's the right fielder. Colton's a solid-built young man. He'll bat from the right side. McCartney down at third, Gratton at short, Noble at second, and Graham at first. Sweeting right field, Robinson in center. Anderson in left. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on Peters here in the second inning, an 0-1 count by Dax Nutter. The right-hander on the mound trying to hold on to this 2-1 lead. Next pitch up high for a ball, and the count's 1 ball and 1 strike. Don't forget about Team Tom Claxton. Just go to WeGearYouUp.com to find out the details on that fundraiser. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on the number 6 batter, Colton Peters. He wears the number 8. Both teams with red jerseys. The Braves with white pants and Liberty with gray pants. Pop fly. Noble says he's got it at second, moves back and has it bounce off the heel of the glove. That'll be an error and allow Peters to reach first base. Noble had it all the way, and he got to the edge of that grass there where the rim is, and I think he just took his eye off of it just for a second, and it bounced off the heel of the glove. It happens. Now batting will be Aiden Jenkins. He's the DH. Bats from the right side with nobody out and a runner at first. 2-1 ball game in favor of the Braves. Swing and a miss, strike one. Actually, Dax Nutter got way ahead, but the pop fly could not be recorded, and so he's pitching from the stretch with a man at first. The next, man's going. Ferguson has it bounce off his glove, and on the pass ball, the runner will go to second. He was going to try to steal, but Ferguson had that one just bounce off his glove to the left side. Gavin Edgar waits on deck with Lane Bennett in the hole. Nutter comes stretched, checks the runner at second. Right down the middle for strike two on Jenkins. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 on, nobody out. Man at second. In a 2-1 game, tying run down there at second base for Liberty. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Nutter picks up another strikeout. All the outs have been via the K so far, 2 looking and 2 swinging. And that'll bring up the number 8 hitter, and Gavin Edgar. He's the third baseman. Where's the number 22? He also bats from the right side. So Nutter's been striking him out. Needs some help from the defense here if the ball gets put in play. That's a foul ball. Past the coaches for the Braves bench. Jared Hines will get off the bucket and jog down there to pick up that one, and an 0-1 count on Edgar, the number 8 hitter. Nutter comes to the stretch. Long leg kick. Bunt shown. Ball gets by Ferguson on the wild pitch, and the man will go down to third.
Nutter kind of had a long look at second base that time, and by the time he found the eyes to the glove, he noticed the batter had squared a bunt. I kind of think it threw him off his game. He wants to maybe pick up that mitt a little bit sooner in his delivery.
I know you don't remember Louis Tiant probably from the Giants, but that's the way he pitched all the time. Swing and a miss on an inside ball. Locked his arms up that time. And Edgar in the hole, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two out would actually turn almost all the way to second, take his eyes off. You want to keep the eyes on the mid if you can, for sure. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and another strikeout, the 5th of the ball game. And here comes the number 9 hitter, Lane Bent.
Nutter's thrown 35 pitches, 24 strikes, is pounding the zone right now.
Center fielder Bent wears the number 7. Man at third with 2 outs. Nutter gets a foul ball. Coach Craven needs to get a glove on that hand.
You don't want to harp on it too much, but the pop fly that should have been caught at second base, that would have been the 3rd out of the inning. So if you're the Braves, you're trying to get out of this one without giving up that run. If you're Liberty, you're trying to steal a run and tie the game up here.
Yeah. The pitch from Nutter, it's a called strike and a 0-2 count. So Nutter trying to pick up the defense a little bit here. Gave up a single and a double last inning and a run. Had 3 strikeouts in between that. Struck out 2 here, looking for the next strikeout if he can get it, and that one's a little bit high. Good waste pitch on a 0-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Robinson, the center fielder, very active out there moving around trying to get set. Ferguson gives the sign. Nutter brings it in there, and it's just inside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, one of those 50-50 calls. 2 outs with a runner 80 foot away. That'd be the tying run. See if Nutter can leave him there. Pitch is down low for a ball and a 3 ball, 2 strike count. Full count, 2 outs, runner at third, 2-1 ball game. Braves with the lead here in the bottom of the second. Pitch right down the middle for strike 3. Nutter with 6 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. No runs on no hits. There was an error and a man left at third. 2 innings in the books. The Braves lead at 2-1 on the Trash Queen scoreboard on Central Illinois Sports.
National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate.
It's the top of the 3rd inning. The Braves lead the Eagles of Liberty by a 2-1 count. It'll be Dax Nutter, Connor Sweeting, and Jonas Anderson. Anybody gets on, Taylor Graham waits in the 4-hole. 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the squad from Pikeland. Nutter was walked the last time on 4 straight pitches. Otker ran for him, stranded at third base. In the 2nd inning, the Braves were able to plate 2 on Jonas Anderson reaching on a base on balls. Then a base hit by Taylor Graham, a base on balls to Zane Knight. A fielder's choice scored a run, and 2 runs were plated in the inning. On the fielder's choice by Ferguson, got the 2nd one in. And we're ready to go with Lenz back on the mound. Lenz on the mound. Dylan Hocking behind the plate. Jackson Sims at first, Jacob Alexander at second, Aiden Cook the shortstop, hot corner at third, Gavin Edgar, left fielders Carson Bockham, Lane Bent in center field, and Colton Peters in right. Lenz for his 3rd inning of work works against his countermate in Dax Nutter, and he takes a strike at the letters on the inside corner for strike 1.
First strike Dax is seen at the plate today, had 4 straight balls in his first at bat to draw the walk.
Nutter swings through that one in an 0-2 count. Needs to make the adjustment. Had a big grand slam against Quincy Saturday ago, I guess a week and a Saturday ago. Next pitch, off the end of the bat, rolls foul, right side. Adam Lee and Coach Funk kind of fighting for that one. Maybe they're trying to protect each other. No balls, 2 strikes on Nutter, leading off here in the 3rd. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away from the catcher. Nutter hustling down to first. The throw will come down. Nutter will beat it out. And on the strikeout, Lenz will have nothing to show for it on the pass ball. And here comes Otker to run for Nutter.
Good hustle by Nutter right out of the box. He knew he swung at a ball, but, man, he hustled all the way down to first and beat that throw out. And that's a kid, a lot of guys would hang their head over the strikeout, but he said, I'm going to get on base any way I can, and he did.
Helping his own cause out, so a leadoff man on at first base despite the strikeout. Nobody out, and here comes Connor Sweeting, who was a strikeout victim last inning. First pitch outside gets by the catcher, and Otker will head down to second on ball 1.
I think a good bunting opportunity here, possibly.
Lenz threw the ball in the strike zone against Nutter and got him to swing at a low pitch, but has nothing to show for it there. Now he's got to raise his head and his chin back up and work on Sweeting here at the plate, who's batting cleanup today. Pitch. Sweeting takes it for a strike on a breaking pitch and a 1-ball, 1-strike count. I've seen Lenz throw the ball a little harder than he's throwing it today. Looking more to have a little bit more finesse possibly. Otker with a big lead at second. He's off to the races at third. Ball gets away on the wild pitch, but he was going to steal the base anyway. And a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Dylan Hawkins getting a workout back there.
As Lenz works through his career, he'll have to learn to vary those looks a little bit out on the mound because those runners right now are getting a big lead and basically noticing that he's giving them one look and then they're just taking off as soon as he looks to the plate.
Hawking and Ferguson doing the catching today for the two teams. They're about the same size. Pitch inside over the top of the head of Sweeting and a 3-ball, 1-strike count. Sweeting struck out on a 2-2 pitch last time. He was ahead of the pitch. We've seen him hit the ball hard in some of these games. Like to see him get at the bat on the ball right here in the 3-1. The pitch. Way outside, he will not get that opportunity, and the walk will be the 4th of the ball game. And a hit by pitch. And that will bring up runners at first and third. And Jonas Anderson will bat. He scored a run in the second, the first of the ball game for the Braves. They lead 2-1. Coach Hines trying to get Otker to get a little bigger lead at third. Sweeting would be off on this pitch, I would think. He is. First pitch outside. Here comes a runner home, and Otker can flat run, can he not?
He can.
Pass ball, or wild pitch, I should say, and Otker just took off and scored that easily, and it's a 3-1 lead. And here comes Darren Funk to talk to his pitcher. That'll give us an opportunity to tell you about Illini Express. Here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older. No appointment necessary. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org.
For Lentz on the day, he's having a little bit of problems falling off to the side, and he's throwing a lot of balls. He's only throwing 41% strikes, 22 out of 53 pitches, so he just got to get the ball in the zone more. Let his defense help him out a little bit, pitch to contact just a little bit better, and really hasn't been hit hard yet today.
No, and that's kind of, Cardinals lost their first game today to Minnesota 7-3 in the 7-inning first game of a doubleheader. Ponce de Leon on the mound in the second game, and he's going to have to pick it up a little bit or the Cardinals will lose too. Fly ball, right field. Jonas Anderson hits it hard, goes off the right fielder's glove. And the runner at second on his way to third. He was waiting to tag up there. Throw will come into second on a hard throw from the center fielder. But that will be an error on the right fielder, and Anderson will end up at second base. Sweeting at third on the error by the right fielder.
Sweeting had to kind of hold up, make sure that ball wasn't caught, and then once it was down, he did a good job to get all the way to third. And Anderson hustling out of the box to get to second on the two-base error.
Here comes Taylor Graham, who had a base hit his last time. Pop fly.
It's coming back at
Catcher
us.
comes back, misses the tent, hits the fence. Good hustle by Hawking. He did all he could do except for climbing a fence, actually, on that one. I like the hustle of Hawking back there. He and Ferguson, like I said, built about the same, and they both hustled the whole time. So a strike one count on Taylor Graham, who took a 1-2 pitch to right center field for a base hit. Graham takes that one up high, and a ball and a strike on him. Central Illinois Sports is where you hear it. We'll have more action towards the end of the week and a doubleheader on Saturday. Pitch outside. I think we're scheduled to go to Perry for a Griggsville, Perry, and Liberty game possibly. Maybe not. Have to look at the schedule. We thought we had some other things we were thinking about doing. The stretch from Lentz. And the pitch. It's outside for a ball. 2-1, 3-1.
3-1 now.
3-1, okay. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. Pitch is inside, base on balls, and that will load the bases for Zane Knight. Sweeting at third, Anderson at second, Taylor Graham at first base.
I believe we're going to see a pitching change here possibly for the Liberty squad. Let's wait and see. We're going to see a sub come into left field wearing the number 2. And here's number 2 for this Eagle squad. Jack, get the lineup card right in front of you.
That is Brody Klauser. I think they're going to get a man warming up out here. They brought a man off the field to get him warming up.
They took Alexander out of the game and brought in Klauser.
Klauser will go into left field. Left fielder will come to second. Two for 16 would be Klauser there, but looks like he's going to warm up. Is Alexander to maybe come in and pitch. Zane Knight bats with the bases loaded. First pitch is up high for a ball. Nobody out. All started with a strikeout on Nutter, but he beat out the wild pitch to first base. Then a walk and an error and a base on balls. The pitch is called a strike. And a 1-1 count. One run in the inning. 3-1 in favor of the Braves here in the top of the third inning on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Alexander trying to warm up on the sidelines. Lentz throws the next one down the middle and gets ahead of Knight. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bases loaded, nobody out. Sweeting waits 80 foot away, hoping somebody will drive him in, hoping Zane Knight can do it right here. Add to that 3-1 lead. From the stretch, long look, the pitch. Fouled back towards us. We'll do it again. Nolan Robinson waits on deck. Knight batting as the DH today for Joel Noble. Bats in the 7th spot. Carlos Martinez came off the IL and gave up 4 today. Lost 7-3 to a tough Twins squad. The pitch from Lentz. It's a little outside and the count's 2-2. They were talking in that game that the Twins last year hit 307 home runs.
Wow.
A major league record. 307 home runs. Wow. The pitch. Down low, and the count is full on Zane Knight.
That's 10 guys hitting 30 home runs. That's a lot of.
Remember when the Cardinals had like 5 or 6 guys that hit 20, and we thought that was a ton? I don't know. Is the Minnesota Ball Diamond a home run park? The pitch payoff over the head of Knight, and he'll walk, and that will bring in a run. Sweeting will score the 2nd run of the inning and the 4th of the ball game, and the bases will be loaded for Nolan Robinson, who reached on a fielder's choices last time.
And I think now we might have a pitching change. Let's wait and see. Darren Funk's back out. Robinson hit the ball sharply the last time, but right at the first baseman, who made a nice play to come to the plate to get the runner out scoring from third. And we will see a pitching change, it appears, here for the Liberty squad. And it looks like the young man who just came out of the game is going to come back in, and that is
that's wait a minute.
Alexander coming back in.
Yep, Alexander will go to the mound. We'll see what happens here, because that means Klauser's got to come out of the game.
And he is, and Lentz looks like he's going to go to left field. And they'll put Jenkins back at second base.
Well, Bauckham came in for just a minute at second base.
Maybe it is Bauckham.
Yeah, I think he will stay there, if I'm not mistaken. That is Carson Bauckham.
So Bauckham at second. Lentz goes to left. His day is done as the pitcher, but he's still responsible for these guys on the base pass right now. And Alexander will be the pitcher, so Lentz on the day. Through 2 innings, but not recorded out here in the 3rd. 66 pitches, 39 balls, 27 strikes, 1 hit, 4 runs. 3 of those earned, 6 walks, 2 strikeouts. So 6 walks, only 1 hit for Lentz. And, you know, if you're a young man like that, you got to figure out, you put the ball across the plate, they didn't hit you very well.
No. He really, in the first inning, retired 3 of the 4 batters, had a strikeout. That was his only strikeout that he got credit for the day. He had another strikeout in this inning, but it was a ball in the dirt, and Dax Nutter beat it out at first base, and that kind of started things. Lentz kind of lost the concentration there, and he was kind of falling a little bit more off to the first base side than I see him normally do. You just wonder if he really had a chance to get loose on a day like this. You know, you got to kind of get that done yourself, because nobody can tell you whether you're loose or not. The second squad kids here from Liberty are all over here swinging bats, and if one of them didn't hit another, I'm going to be surprised.
Tell you what, I watched it earlier. I had the same thought you did, that man, oh man, somebody's going to catch some metal to the back of the head before this thing's over.
Nolan Robinson bats here. He is the 6th batter to bat in the inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. Looking for some RBIs here. A 4-1 ball game. First pitch called a strike by Jacob Alexander. No balls, 1 strike. Big leads around the infield. A 1 ball, 1 strike count now, with nobody out. Robinson says, you know, the next one comes in like that, I'm going to swing at it. The pitch.
Ooh.
Up high. Yep, man didn't really come set that time in a 2-1 count. You know, if you got a super competitive game, you're probably going to see a balk called there. And the way the young man on the mound, Alexander, will get better is if you call it one time on him. Comes set this time. The pitch, down low, ball gets away. Runner retreats back to third. 3 balls and 1 strike the count. You listen to it on Central Illinois Sports. Charlie Hull, myself, Jack Hull, bringing you the contest today. Looks like Payson Seymour's girls and boys are playing Western today. The pitch from Alexander. Hits outside and a base on balls will force in another run. So the second time this inning, a runner has been walked in from third. Bases loaded, and here comes Grant McCartney with nobody out.
7th walk of the day given out by Liberty pitchers, and just 2 innings and part of this third.
Ferguson takes the gear off in the on-deck circle. Alexander brings the first. It's down the middle for strike 1. He got that high strike call on the first one, and he just didn't take advantage of it that time.
First baseman Sims is playing in front of the bag. It looks like they'll bring the corners in now, so McCartney with a little more hitting room with this one.
McCartney takes one down the middle on a 1 ball, 1 strike count now.
0-2.
Nope.
The first pitch is strike.
I'll be darned. And the next. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Alexander comes in and gets the job done after walking a man. 1 out and back to the top of the lineup.
Caden Ferguson's 0 for 2 on the day. Has grounded out to the pitcher, also hit into a fielder's choice in his last at bat.
Got an RBI on that one as he hit the ball in the middle. First pitch up high for a ball. Third inning action. 3 runs in the inning, 5 in the ball game. A 5-1 lead for the Braves here on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Alexander's got decent velocity. Comes set, brings the next. Ferguson hits a line drive. Shortstop has it. He tosses it over to second. The second baseman couldn't get there. And that'll be a fielder's choice. And a run scores on the play. Taylor Graham comes in, the 4th run in the inning and the 6th of the ball game. Ferguson hit that ball hard, but will get credit for another fielder's choice and another RBI.
Yeah, and the shortstop really just take that ball and step on the bag. He was right there, and he tried to flip it right at the last moment.
Here comes Hayden Gratton to the plate. Fouls the first one off. Gratton flew out to center and grounded out to the second baseman. 0 for 2 on the day.
But a big opportunity here with 1 out and the bases loaded.
9th man to bat in the inning. Nutter started this all, and he's in the on-deck circle. The next. Gratton takes it high and a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Unless they can come up with a double play here, the Braves will bat 9+.
Going to double it up. It better not be with the base you have to throw to with, well, you're not going to get a double play with the guys on base right now.
No, doesn't look like it. Gratton takes one inside. Yeah,
Robinson and Ferguson are both extremely quick. Gratton is very, very quick. Knight, not great speed, but he's only got to run from third to home.
You have to bring it home and get it quickly back to first somehow. The pitch. Gratton takes that one outside and a 3-1 count. George Tolke behind the plate. Justin
Fuller
on the bases. The pitch. Down the middle. Gratton was ready to throw the bat away, but that was in the strike zone. The full count. 1 out, bases loaded. Something's going to happen here. Alexander from the set position brings the 3-2. Fly ball, center field. Center fielder coming in hard. Can't get to it. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. They'll try to get it to second, and the man is safe there. It saves Hayden Gratton's base hit, because if they'd have got the man out at second, he wouldn't have got credit for that. So another run scores. 5 in the inning, 7 in the ball game, and the runners move up on an RBI single on a fly ball to center. Shortstop, second baseman had a shot at that. Center fielder came in as hard as he could, just couldn't get to it. And here comes Dax Nutter, who got it all started. Swing and a miss. Dax is kind of pulling out on the pitch right now.
You've got to keep that nose down, see the ball make contact with the barrel here if you're Nutter.
Batting from the right side, looking for a chance to get another hit. Inside pitch, he swings and misses in an 0-2 count. One out, bases loaded. 7-1 Braves here in the top of the third. The pitch. Nutter strikes out on a swinging strike. Second out of the inning, here comes Connor Sweeting. Had trouble picking up that inside pitch that time. Alexander read it well. He got him to swing and miss in the first one and put two more in the same spot. Now Connor Sweeting looking for a two-out hit. That one outside. Here comes a runner in from third. Robinson will score easily on the play.
Good break by Robinson. Right away, he saw that ball passed and scored the run.
Runners move up to second and third. 8-1 in favor of the Braves now on the Trash Queen scoreboard. On a ball to Connor Sweeting. Outside, he got by the catcher. I don't know if he had much of a shot at that one. He was going to have to slide to stop that one. Alexander gets a sign. Comes set. Brings the next to Sweeting. It's inside. And a 2-0 count. Sweeting struck out in the first inning swinging and reached on a base on balls and scored in this inning. He bats for the second time. 2 outs with runners at second and third. The pitch. Sweeting with a pop fly out of play. And a 2-1 count. A lot of foul balls for those extra Liberty Eagles to run after. Helping to keep them occupied. The next. Sweeting swings at an outside pitch and it counts 2-2. You know, the only thing bad about parking your bus out there in center field when you got a white top on it, it's almost kind of in the hitting range of what the batter will see out there. The pitch from Alexander to Sweeting, swing and a miss, and he strikes out the side, but not before the Braves score 2, 4, 6 runs in the inning, take an 8-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the third on the Trash Queen scoreboard on Central Illinois Sports.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Confidence that what you are putting in your engine is not only going to get you there, but take you further. When you choose FS, you can be confident you are maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
Carson Bacham will lead things off here in the bottom of the third inning. He started the game off with a base hit and scored the only run for Liberty. They now trail 8-1 after giving up 6 in the top of the third, so they need to react here. Nutter back to the mound and Ferguson behind the plate. Little off-speed pitch on the breaking pitch, and Bacham was ahead of that one. He hit the first pitch of the ball game between the third baseman and shortstop and had a clean base hit and went around the bases on that double. Now a swing and a miss on an outside pitch and an 0-2 count. Nutter's taking advantage of that 8-1 lead and pumping them in there in the zone. The next, curveball, fouled off right side. Yeah, if you're, the coaches call the pitches, and if you know Dax Nutter, you want that deuce down a lot. He has good success with it. Ferguson stands up on a high pitch for a strikeout. Nutter gets a strikeout, and that's his 7th strikeout, 7 outs in the game, all coming via the strikeout. He's going to turn around and say to these infielders, you guys going to do anything today? Here comes Aiden Cook. He bats second, struck out swinging his first time. Takes ball 1. George Tolke almost got that one in the shin guard. Like Matt Holliday got hit in the stomach that one time in left field. Cook trying to get the 1-out hit against Nutter. Pitch inside.
I think it might have hit him.
Oh, it did. Hit by a pitch. Nutter's given up a base hit and a double. Man reached on an error. 7 strikeouts in 7 outs. That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Jackson Sims, who had a double. He hit it over Anderson's head, and Anderson backs up a couple of steps this time. Sims really put a rope on that one. Runner at first. Swing and a miss as he swung hard on the breaking pitch that time and tried to take it to left. And, you know, we talked about the man taking the ball to right center field on the outside pitch having success. You won't trying to hit that pitch to the left field. Runner off to the races, foul ball. Nice play by Darren Funk, the third base coach. He got a hand on that one. It's a good thing it didn't hit either one of those coaches sitting on those buckets. They ought to have some catcher's equipment on, I think, for protection, or a pitch back maybe down there.
They're wearing a mask.
2 masked men, that's true. 0-2 count. Runner off to the races again. Ground ball hit to the third baseman. He gets under his glove. And the runners will be at first and second via the error there. So runners at first and second. A man hit by a pitch. Ground ball hit to the third baseman. He brought his glove up a little too quick on, and that'll bring up Jacob Alexander, who was caught looking back in the first. Nutter's trying to give him chances to get some outs, but he's had 7 strikeouts in the 7 outs recorded by the Braves. They lead it 8-1. Liberty's got something going. A swing and a miss on a high, hard one. Alexander in the hole, 0-1.
He's got a lot of swings and misses on that pitch right there, just that fastball up above the letters, and the Eagles have been unable to lay off of that one.
Ferguson's been able to get that one in the mitt, too. Swing and a miss. Now Ferguson throws the ball to third as the batter was a little bit in his vision there, but they steal second and third on a swing and a miss and an 0-2 count on Alexander. But the men move up on the stolen base. Not much that Ferguson could do about that one. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Ball bounces. They'll have to throw it down to first. Nice job by Ferguson firing it down to first on the strikeout for the second out of the inning. Because if he lobs it down there, that's where you get yourself in trouble. And Ferguson didn't. He stepped on the inside and did it like you're supposed to and recorded the out. 8 strikeouts for Dax Nutter, all 8 outs. Here comes Jack Lentz, who was caught looking back in the first. Nutter from the stretch, runners at second and third, 8-1 game. Lentz swings and misses on the curveball. It's not that it breaks a lot, but it just breaks enough with the speed that he's able to have good success. Ferguson sets up on the outside half, and Nutter puts it right where the catcher wanted him to, and it's a 1-1 count as it's called outside. That's the pitch that he put right where you asked him to that time. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Inside pitch gets by Ferguson. A runner at third thought about coming. The man at second was 3/4 the way to third, and they'll both retreat back to their respective bases on a 2-1 count on Lentz. Lentz. His dad owns the U.S. Cellular place in Pittsfield. The pitch, down low for a ball, and a 3-1 count.
Nutter has hit a batter today, but has yet to walk anyone. Is that correct?
I do not have him for a walk. He did hit a man. That is correct. The pitch. It's in there for a strike, and the count goes full on Jack Lentz with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Full count. Lentz was heading out. Just a full count. Was he heading to first or back to the dugout? Full count, 2 outs, second and third. 8-1 lead for the Braves on the Trash Queen scoreboard here in the bottom of the third. The payoff pitch. Line drive back to Nutter. He didn't get the strikeout, but he caught the line drive, so he's recorded all 9 of the outs. A line drive back to the pitcher, third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, an error, a hit batsman, 2 left. We played 3, 8-1 Braves on the Trash Queen scoreboard on Central Illinois Sports.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
Well, we have reached the top of the 4th inning. It'll be Jonas Anderson, Taylor Graham, and Zane Knight, first 3 batters scheduled for the squad from Pikeland. They lead at 8-1 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Bowlers Universe will have their Wednesday Fiesta Day tomorrow. Tacos 3 for $5, quesadillas $5, loaded nachos $5. On Thursday, buy one, get one wings and appetizers. And then Friday and Saturday, it's a craft beer crust pizzas, 14-inch for $12.50, 18-inch for $16.50, all at the Bowlers Universe, 285-6913. They're having leagues now. Get out there and watch some bowling and maybe get some open bowling done on the weekend. Jonas Anderson scored a couple of runs, reached on a base on balls, and an error by the right fielder his last time. Batted twice in the 2nd inning. He'll bat to lead off here in the 4th inning.
Yeah, batted twice in the 3rd.
Yeah, batted twice in the 3rd, my mistake. First pitch at the letters for a strike. Anderson back on the mound with Hawking behind the plate. Sims at first. Bockham at second. Cook the shortstop, and Edgar down at 3rd. The pitch. 0-2 count. Anderson says, man, those are 2 tough ones for me. At the shoulders. Big strike zone, 8-1 lead. For the Braves over Liberty. Liberty had it tied up, but then they gave up 6 runs. That's a ball and a 1-2 count. Real Net and Twine, just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Your headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. See them or give them a call at 285-5013, Real Net and Twine. Thank you to all of our sponsors. That pitch inside, and the count goes to 2-2. Taylor Graham waits on deck. 1 for 1 with an RBI, reached on a base on ball, scored a run. So Graham's anxious to get back to the plate. Anderson wants to get this first man out. Alexander, I should say, and Anderson's called out on strikes as Alexander gets a strikeout. He struck out all 3 last inning, but there were 6 runs scored on 4 bases on balls, a base hit, and a couple of errors. Here comes Taylor Graham, 1 for 1 on the day. First pitch down low. 1 ball, no strikes. The fans with jackets on today and blankets. Looks like we've reached fall football that we're not seeing this year instead of baseball. Pitch up high for a ball, a 2-0 count. Alexander will kind of go about 3/4 sometimes and almost sidearm occasionally. Comes set a little bit high and then got pretty good whip on it. Uses his legs. A little outside again as he fell off the mound to the first base side, and a 3-0 count with 1 out. Came in to pitch in the 2nd inning? I do believe. Probably in the 3rd with all those runs scored. The pitch up high for a ball and a base on balls. 4 straight balls to Taylor Graham, and Zane Knight will bat. He's walked twice so far today, scored 2 runs, has a stolen base. Adam Lee, one of the coaches for Liberty, will come out and talk to the pitcher. You don't think Alexander turns to him and says, Coach Lee, weren't you an outfielder?
He says, Coach, I'm sitting on the top of the mound, and you're not. You're still taller than I am.
Adam is pretty tall. Played some baseball at Culver Stockton. Athletic trainer, athletic director here. Also teaches some classes. Does a nice job over here for Liberty. They're about ready to have a baby, I do believe.
Next month.
Future. Yeah. Congratulations. And the batter is Zane Knight from the right side with a runner at first and nobody out. The first pitch is down low for a ball. Gets away from the catcher. Runner will head to second base. He was not stealing on the pitch, but when the ball got away, he headed for second. Good recognition by Graham. Robinson waits on deck as Zane Knight tries to get his first hit of the day. He's trying to get an official at bat. The pitch way outside, and the runner will head for third on the wild pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. 6 straight balls thrown by Alexander here after striking out the first man on a 2-2 pitch. Got a couple high strike calls on the first batter and got the strikeout. Now he hasn't been close to the zone, so he needs to work himself back in, and that's what Hocking, the catcher, is trying to get him to do. Swing and a miss on the 2-0 count, on one at the knees, and it's a 2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike the count on the batter, Zane Knight, who's DHing for Joel Noble today. Choked up a little bit. Takes that one inside. And a 3-1 count. Get plenty of explanation on the location there. Alexander comes set with a runner at third. That one down low, and he'll walk Knight. Knight will walk for the 3rd time today. He'll go home, and Grandpa said, how was the game? He said, well, I didn't get many strikes to swing at, but I scored a couple of runs. And here comes Nolan Robinson, who reached on a base on balls and a fielder's choice. Coach Funk comes out. Looks like he's got a new pitcher he's going to bring into the game. And is that number 20? I don't have a number 20.
21.
21. I got one of those. Lane Bent. Nope. Evan Sims, my mistake.
So he's coming in for Edgar, I believe. We'll see 21 coming in for 22 here. So what's this young Mr. Sims' first name?
Evan Sims. So the pitcher moving over to third, and Alexander.
Nope, Alexander's going to play second.
Okay. So
looks like Bachman's going to go to third.
Bachman's going to third. He's going to try to play every position today. Carson Bachman heads to third. Alexander goes back to second, where Jacob started today.
Jared Hines in a practice the other day mentioned to one of the players, I'm going to try to get you to play all 9 positions in one game. Coach Darren Craven pointed out, Coach, if you're going to do that, play more than one position in a game because we only play 7 innings.
If he tries to do that in one of those 2-inning extra games, he's really going to have to move him around. Start him out catching so it doesn't take long to get the switch made and have a guy from the dugout catch after that. So our pitcher now is Evan Sims. Let's see. Evan started out the day.
He was on the bench.
Yeah, he was going to be the catcher. And
well, I think I heard his brother say he might have got some new braces today.
So he's on the mound with new braces.
Nothing says ready to go like new braces.
Well, your grandpa Cy Hall, I always told about him pitching his freshman year. He came out, and one of the old boys sitting on the sidelines there gave him a plug of tobacco to put under his lip. And I said, how'd you do, Dad? He said, I had to strike those guys out because I was about ready to throw up out there on the mound. So maybe Mr. Sims will want to get off the field with those new braces, trying to do the same thing. He'll face Nolan Robinson. First pitch inside, and Knight steals second base. So runners at second and third, 1 ball, and 1 out here. All started out with a strikeout on Jonas Anderson. Now 2nd and 3rd. No runs have been scored in the inning. That's a strike and a 1-1 count. It is an 8-1 lead for the Braves. Chance to score a few more here if Nolan Robinson can get the 1 out hit here. Pitches down low for a ball and a 2-1 count. Slow moving game today.
Yep, we're about an hour and 10 minutes in as we started early, maybe an hour and 15 even, and we're here in the top of the 4th.
Did the softball game yesterday and it flew by. Wow. The pitch down low for a ball. Robinson has worked the count to 3-1. Grant McCartney waits on deck. Both looking for RBI opportunities. Here in the top of the 4th inning, I should say, the Braves are the visiting team today.
They'll be back at home against Western on Thursday.
Scheduled for that one, right?
Yes.
The pitch down low.
Ball 4.
Yeah. And I wasn't sure because I saw the hand go up there and I wasn't sure what we had. Bases loaded. 1 out. Grant McCartney batting in the 9th spot, playing 3rd base today. Hit by a pitch in the 2nd inning, struck out swinging in the 3rd.
Braves batters have now drawn 10 walks on the day in less than 4 complete innings.
You're hoping that they're coming up there aggressive right now. The pitch from Sims. McCartney hits it back up the middle. Shortstop will field it, throw it over to first to retire McCartney, but he'll get an RBI on the fielder's choice as the play goes 6-3.
Now the ball gets thrown away, and here comes Zane Knight to the plate, and into 3rd is Robinson as Knight rounded 3rd and drew a throw and then took off as the ball came away on the error on the first baseman.
So the throw in the air will let another run come in, and that will make it a 10-1 ball game with a runner at 3rd and Robinson. McCartney put the ball in play and got the run in, retired for the 2nd out of the inning on a play that goes 6-3. And here's Caden Ferguson, who bats for the 4th time in the game. He'll take strike 1 here in the 4th.
If your leadoff batter can bat 4 times by the 4th, you have things probably going your way.
2 in the 2nd, 6 in the 3rd, 2 here in the 4th. 10 for the Braves, 1 for Liberty. That pitch down low, nice stop by the umpire. So he takes it off the chest protector, and the count's 1 ball and 1 strike. That hurts worse when you get it in the hand. Break some fingers there. You got to be careful about that. If you got Jordan Hicks pitching the ball, you don't want it coming off your hand. Whew. Sims throws the next. Ferguson hits the ball toward shortstop. He's on the roll there. They're going to have to hustle, and he'll beat that out, and that'll be an infield single for Ferguson, who puts the ball in play and drives in the 11th run of the ball game. 11-1 Braves. Ferguson at 3rd as he drove in Robinson that was at 3rd. Reached there with the air on the throw, and here's Hayden Gratton. Gratton had a base hit his last time. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Flew out to center, grounded out to 2nd, and had an RBI left field. He hits a fly ball, foul territory. 3rd baseman comes over and overruns it, and Gratton will have new life. It's when you come back to the plate and you look at the guy and you don't say thank you, but you mean it. You get another chance. Soft hit fly ball just in foul territory about the coach's box. Coach Hines got out of the way, and the 3rd baseman just couldn't get it spotted here on this overcast day. Ferguson with a big lead at first. Sims checks him, comes home. Gratton hits the ball to right field, and that'll be a base hit. Right fielder gets it back in to the 2nd baseman. So a clean base hit for Gratton to right field. I'm not sure the right fielder saw that ball till it bounced off the ground that time.
He kind of went back, and then the ball bounced about a foot in front of him.
There's 2. 2 outs. Yeah, we got 2 outs. Well, you didn't record an out there, so.
Nope, 2 outs.
Yep, there's just 2. First man struck out swinging. Then there was a base on balls, a base on balls, a base on balls. A fielder's choice that actually was the 2nd out on McCartney. Base hit and a base hit. Three adults got together and Figured out what we already knew. 2 down, and here comes Dax Nutter batting for the 4th time. Reached on a base on balls, and he struck out the last 2 times, even though he got on base one of those 2. Sims will step off the rubber and reset. Go back up on the hill there. He said, man, I'm tall up here. Nutter looking for the 2-out hit. Line drive up the middle, and boy, the pitcher was lucky that didn't hit him. Good job by the center fielder getting that ball back in. Quick throw. Ferguson was heading for home, but he had to retreat on a hard hit ball. What a job by the center fielder getting that ball back in, huh?
That ball was smoked.
He hit that ball right by the pitcher's right ear. Here comes Otker to run for Nutter again. Nutter gets his first hit of the game. I'm sure he thought he had an RBI, but that center fielder in Lane Bent fielded that ball quickly and got it back into the cutoff man. Now Connor Sweeting will look for his first base hit of the day, walked back in the 3rd and scored a run. And a couple of Ks on the day. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Trying to hit that high pitch and just having trouble making contact today as his feet are kind of moving on him. Courtesy runner.
Weston Leonard.
Catcher. Weston Leonard comes in to run. Courtesy runner. Bases loaded. Sweeting trying to get the 2-out hit. 3 runs in the inning, 11 in the ball game. That one right down the middle, 4 strike 2. 9th guy to bat in the inning. They batted 11 in the 3rd, 9 in the 4th so far. And lead at 11-1. Top of the 4th inning, Braves with the lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard. The next pitch, swing and a miss by Sweeting on a high hard one, and that ends the inning. 3 more runs scored in the inning on about 3 hits in a row. Braves take the 11-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th on the Trash Queen scoreboard on Central Illinois Sports.
We build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities that fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes invites you to join us in our 30 for 30 campaign to help support the area Fellowship of Christian Athletes huddles. That would include you donating $30 per month for 30 people in our area. You can contact me at 217-473-5151 or Jack Cyhull, JackCyhull, at yahoo.com to find out more about Western Illinois FCA and how you can become a part of this great ministry.
Bottom of the 4th inning, an 11-1 lead for the Braves on the Trash Queen scoreboard over the Eagles here. And Colton Peters, Aiden Jenkins, and Gavin Edgar are the scheduled batters. Now, Edgar out of the game, and Sims came into that spot, I do believe.
That's right.
That is Evan Sims, correct?
Yes.
So we'll see Colton Peters here. He reached on an error back in the 2nd inning on a pop fly. And he takes strike 1. Nutter back to the mound. Has struck out 8 of the 9 outs and got a line out back to him to end last inning. Fly ball left field. Jonas Anderson playing too far in, and that ball will hit the ground and head to the fence. And Colton Peters will have the stand-up double. Anderson not really on the track of that one. I thought it would be caught in the beginning. It was hit hard, but Anderson playing in a little bit just didn't react to the ball at all that time. Not an outfielder most of his career. Aiden Jenkins will bat now, struck out, one of the 8 strikeouts on the day. The pitch by Nutter is up high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. 25 guys in the team, and I think we got about 7 of them right on top of us now. The pitch from Nutter. Down low, Ferguson's got it. Guy trying to go to third. The ball gets down there and Grant McCartney puts the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal third. Play goes 2-5 for the first out. Down 11-1. That man running on his own, and Peters was out at third on a nice throw by Ferguson. And McCartney put both hands there and put the tag on him. 1 ball, no strikes on Jenkins with nobody on and 1 out. Pitch, swing and a miss. Dax Nutter saw the advantage there and is taking control now with a 1-1 count on the number 7 hitter in Aiden Jenkins. The next, down low, off Ferguson's glove, comes back to the backstop and a 2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike.
3-1.
Oh. Okay. You know, because you got the game changer there. Swing and a miss and a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. Somebody put a quarter in the jukebox. The next, inside, that'll be a base on ball. So the first 2 men reach, but the first guy has a double and is picked off at third trying to steal. Jenkins heads down to first base with 1 out, and here comes Evan Sims, the pitcher. Sims wears the number 21. He came in to pitch last inning, replaced Edgar. Nutter comes set, checks the runner, tries the pickoff move. That was closer than you thought it would be. Is that Coach Edgar at first base coaching the bases there? Third coach there that I didn't recognize. The next, down low. Nice job by Ferguson blocking that one. 1 ball, no strikes. And the Chipmunks have come out of the cartoon now. The next, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kind of like cheerleaders that have never been to a football game. They're yelling things that really don't have much to do with the game. Good eye on a swing and a miss. The pitch. Outside and a 2 ball, 1 strike count. They said, we're going to get a chance to get on the air and we're going to make some noise. 1 out, runner at first, 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Up high for a ball and a 3-1 count. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first via the walk. Lane Bent waits on deck. The pitch from Nutter in there for a strike, and the count goes full on Evan Sims. Save-A-Lot, your local Save-A-Lot in Pittsfield. Drive a little, save a lot. Here to serve you with high-quality grocery items for the entire family. It's Save-A-Lot on the west end of Pittsfield. The next, swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Nutter, his 9th of the game, 2nd out of the inning. And here comes Lane Bent. 8 strikeouts, I do believe. Ooh, that one misses the outside corner on Bent, who bats in the 9 hole with 2 outs and a runner at first. Started with a double. The next pitch, swing and a miss, and a 1-1 count. Put another nickel in the Nickelodeon. You betcha. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch. Up high for a ball and a 2-1 count. I think we have most of the 6th graders just to my right now. Runner at first, pickoff move. Taylor Graham makes a nice stop. You ever seen a slow pitch game when the ball's hit 1 hop to the third baseman and he turns his head and the ball goes in his glove? It's an automatic. Next pitch up high for a ball and a 3 ball, 1 strike count on Lane Bent with 2 outs. The number 9 hitter with Carson Bockham waiting on deck. The next from Nutter. Down low and a base on balls and runners at first and second with 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup. 11-1 in favor of the Braves over the Eagles here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Runner heads for second in Jenkins. Pinch runner. Oh, pitches, huh? Okay, gotcha. Bockham, who had a base hit to start the game on the first pitch of the game, scored the only run for Liberty. Fouled that one off. Ferguson took that one off the knee. He'll hustle after it. And an 0-1 count on Bockham. Bockham, an aggressive young athlete, pretty good size. Coach Hines takes a look, and Ferguson tightens up the shin guard and says, I'm okay. I played for my dad in the summertime. I'm not allowed to get hurt.
Let's strap this leg back on.
His mom said, you okay? His dad said he'll be fine. Sounds like another coach I know. Next pitch from Nutter, outside for a ball, and a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Runners at first and second, both via the walk. 1-1 count on the man, the top of the lineup for Liberty here. Bockham takes it inside, the 2-ball, 1-strike count. 11-1. These guys are excited. Maybe they just had a lot of sugar. Who knows? Pitch, ground ball. Shortstop Grattan gets it, tosses it over to second for the force out to Noble, and the fielder's choice by Bockham will retire the side. No runs on 1 hit. Man caught stealing, 2 walks in the inning, and 2 left. We played 4. It's the Braves 11, and the Eagles of Liberty 1 on the Trash Queen scoreboard on Central Illinois Sports.
All of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Top of the 5th inning, the Braves of Pikeland, 7th and 8th graders here, up 11-1. And back to the mound is Evan Sims with Dylan Hocking behind the plate. Jackson Sims at first base. Second baseman is Jacob Alexander. Aiden Cook, the third base or the shortstop, and let's see, I think Bockham's at third now, if I'm not mistaken. And the batter is Jonas Anderson. Takes ball 1 low. Caught looking his last time. He was the first out of the inning before 9 batters would come to the plate, and the Braves would score 3 more. 11-1 here. The top of the 5th. Pitch down low for a ball and a 2-0 count. 5:55 at night here on a Tuesday. Hope you had a good Labor Day weekend. We were out at Pittsfield Lake and really enjoyed the time out there. It was beautiful out there this weekend. Pitch up high. And a 3-0 count. And the lights are coming on.
It's getting darker earlier, isn't it?
It is.
Every day.
When the time changes, it'll really be dark.
Like we weren't doing that anymore.
4:30. Oh, yeah. We haven't voted on it yet. They haven't been in session. When's the last time we've had legislative session in Springfield?
Can the governor just say we're not doing time change?
He tries to do everything else, probably. It's not one of his items on his agenda, though, I don't think. Taylor Graham comes up to bat.
Doesn't own a clock factory. Huh?
Base hit and 2 bases on balls. Well, will that help a hotel or not? Taylor Graham from the right side. They try the pickoff move in this 11-1 game. Darren Craven, I know, with that mask on, yelled back, I think. Arms crossed. Said, don't get too far off the base. Sims checks the runner, gets the sign, comes set, and brings the pitch to Graham down low for a ball. 5 out of the strike zone in a row. Boy, those lights came on fast. They're bright out there now. Katie was playing a softball game when she was 9. The lights went off, and we sat for 3 hours waiting for them to come back on. It was late when we got home. Ground ball by Graham, hit to the second baseman. It goes off his leg into the outfield. We'll have runners at first and second via the air. And the Braves have got something going here in the 5th. They batted 11 batters in the 3rd and 9 in the 4th after batting 7 in the 2nd. Went down in 4 batters in the 1st, scored 2 in the 2nd, 6 in the 3rd, and 3 in the 4th. The batter now is Zane Knight, who reached on a base on balls all 3 times. Hits a line drive, 1 hopper to the shortstop. He'll try to get it to second too late. Fielder's choice. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. Sims hadn't done too much wrong. He walked the first guy. Next guy reached on an error, and then a fielder's choice to the shortstop. A little late getting to that one. And here comes Nolan Robinson, who reached on a base on balls 2 times in a row, and a fielder's choice. 0 for 1 on the day. Scored a couple of runs. First pitch down low by Sims. Ball gets away from the catcher. Hawking, he'll run after it, and Sims will cover home. Runner at third is not going anywhere there. That's Jonas Anderson. Bases loaded, number 8 hitter, and Nolan Robinson looking for the base hit to add to this 11-1 lead with Grant McCartney on deck. From the stretch, the pitch. Inside, Robinson turns away from that one, and a 2-0 count. Two balls, no strikes, nobody out, bases loaded, top of the 5th, 11-1 Braves on the Trash Queen scoreboard. The pitch, up high, and a 3-0 count. Remember Robinson's last at bat, first 2 pitches were strikes kind of up high, and he still worked a walk. Now a 3-0 count with the bases juiced. The pitch, ball 4. And a base on balls will force in a run, the 12th run of the ball game for the Braves. Anderson scores, and here's Grant McCartney. Hit into a fielder's choice last time, got an RBI. Grounded out to the shortstop, wants to put the ball in play. First pitch in there for a strike at the knees. McCartney playing third today, bats from the right side. Looking for his first hit of the day. Base on balls, a strikeout and a fielder's choice and an RBI. Wants another right here. That ball down low and a 1-1 count. 12-1 Braves on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen, residential and commercial trash pickup. Pike, Adams, Scott, Morgan County, 217-320-4320. Don't forget it'll be a day late this week with the holiday. McCartney hits the ball by the first baseman. Now he's going to bust it to first, try to get there. The man is not on the base, and then he gets back on the base, and McCartney with a fielder's choice on a ground out 4-3 for the first out of the inning gets another RBI. Thought Grant was going to get a clean base hit, but the first baseman knocked it down. Second baseman made a nice play to get back up and throw him out at first. Now, who is this? This is Otker. Otker will bat here for Ferguson. Jake Otker, who's had a little bit of a running chance today, will bat right now. We saw Jake in the summertime put a charge in a few balls.
He's also successfully broken 2 bats over his knee his lifetime.
That's
metal
hard
bats.
Metal bats. Is he a weightlifter?
Well,
must be pretty strong.
He is.
Jake Otker bats from the right side for Ferguson. Takes strike 1. Sims brings that one to the pinch hitter, Otker. Who we got on deck down there? Weston Leonard?
Weston Leonard.
So, some pinch hitters here with a 12-1 game. Guess it would be 13-1 now.
That's what I have.
Yep, 13-1. I forgot to write the last one down.
Another nickel in.
Nickel OD in. Used to be one of your favorite shows. That was a long time ago. The pitch inside. Otker off the plate there.
Well, it was a channel, and it still is. All of it wasn't a show, necessarily. They had several shows.
Remember the
there.
show Guts? We went and watched the filming of that. We'll never do that again. That was a long morning. The pitch to Otker. Swing and a miss. And a 1-2 count. Oh, 2-2.
2-2.
2-2. Jake Otker looking for his first hit of the ball game. Lights are on here in the top of the fifth. 13-1 Braves. Takes it inside, and the count is full. I'd like to see Otker get contact on this ball. 1 out on the ground out RBI by McCartney. The payoff pitch from Sims. Up high for a ball. And that'll make it a 14-1 game as the walk will force in a run. Knight scores.
Oh,
no, that's not right.
Base was open at first.
My mistake. I forgot about the out. Still 13-1.
Weston Leonard going to be the batter.
Weston Leonard bats for Hayden Gratton. It's a ball towards first. He will field it, try to beat the man to first. Just a little bit short of that. The fly out is the second out of the inning. So with 2 outs,
Hunter Stecker will be the batter.
Hunter Stecker. First time I saw that name, I thought of the Steckles in Winchester, but there's no L. Stecker. Bats from the right side. Takes ball 1 outside. Pretty close. 1 ball, no strikes, bases loaded. 13-1.
Yes.
The pitch down the middle and a swing and a miss and a 1-1 count. Stecker took a full swing at that one. Trying to drive that ball to left field. He bats from the right side. Sims gets the sign, brings the next up high for a ball. And a 2-1 count. Liberty will have to score 3 at least in the bottom of the inning to keep this one going, or the 10-run rule will come into effect. From the set, bases loaded, the pitch. Out or inside, and a 3-1 count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Mr. Sims trying to get one into Mr. Hocking and get a strike called. And that's ball 4. Makes it a 14-1 game. Knight does score now. And Stecker goes down to first, and here comes Connor Sweeting, the 9th man to bat in the inning. Base on balls and a run scored. 0 for 3 on the day is Sweeting. Sweeting bats from the right side, looking for his first hit of the day with the bases loaded. Strike 1 to Sweeting. Even when the pitchers have had struggles throwing strikes, when Sweeting comes up there, they just been putting it right across the strike zone.
He's trying to be patient. He said, we've drawn 13 or 14 walks. And then I come up and they're peppering the zone.
That one inside. Ball gets away. And Robinson will score from third. Makes it a 15-1 game. Now Liberty will have to score 5 runs at least to keep it going.
Runners at the corners.
Stecker's still out at first.
Well, I don't think they were supposed to go there.
Yep. I think you're right. The pitch to Sweeting. Drives the ball down the left field line. Will it be fair or foul? It will be a foul ball.
Wouldn't foul by much.
Otker will have to retreat back to third. Jake Otker looks like a young man. If you put a football in his hand,
no.
I think he might be hard to handle. Whew. What do you think?
I know.
Coach Petty, be talking to that young man. He looks like he could score some touchdowns. The 0-2. Down low for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, runners at the corners, 2 outs, 3 runs in the inning, 15 in the ball game, 15-1 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Sims comes set, and the pitch. Line drive up the middle, Sweeting with a ball that's coming to second base. Stecker won't get there, and Sweeting
I think they dropped the ball.
will get credit for the base hit. They were trying to get the out at second, but Stecker got there before they picked the ball up, and so Sweeting gets an RBI. Runners at first.
So that's Mason Sapp going to be the batter.
Mason Sapp's going to bat for Anderson. So Mason will come to the plate for the first time today. They batted around 3 innings in a row. Sapp takes a big wide swing, and that one gets by him. Or strike 1. So we've moved the numbers a couple of times on the score sheet. It's full here today. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Sapp's got an eye to hit it. Taking a good cut.
Oh, that ball travels a little bit more to Sapp. He's out in front.
Off on that front foot a little bit. Trying to get his first hit of the day. Takes that one high and inside. He said, I don't mind getting a hit, but I don't want to get hit. So he was driven out of the batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Sapp. You say Mason?
Mason.
Mason Sapp. And the pitch. Fly ball, first baseman's got a beat on it, makes the play. Sapp puts it in play, but the fly out ends the inning. 4 more runs in the inning. 15-1 is the score. And the middle of the 5th inning, we will take the break, come back, and tell you more at the bottom of the 5th after this.
Cascom offers fiber optic services to your business needs with a local 24/7 support. Whether you are a small or large-sized business, Cascom has the correct level of broadband and services you need to help grow and be successful. There will be no time for downtime when you are trying to be reliable for your business. Upgrade business needs today and call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Updated score 16-1 in favor of the Braves here in the bottom of the 5th. Aiden Cook is the first batter. Back to the mound is Dax Nutter. 1 ball, no strikes on Cook, 16-1 in favor of the Braves. That one out of the strike zone at a 2-0 count. Nutter's got about 11 pitches left before he'd have to leave the game, I think. Get 95 in a day. In
90.
Junior high. Huh?
90.
What do I know? Fly ball, left field. Left fielder looked like he had a beat, but it gets over his head again in Anderson. And Cook will have the stand-up double. Well, make it a sliding double into second base. So he drove the ball over the left fielder's head. Here comes Jackson Sims. Anderson's had a tough day out there just getting a beat on the ball. That ball was well hit. It stayed up there for quite a while. Trash Queen scoreboard 16-1. Runner at second. Now a ground ball hit to the third baseman. McCartney backhands it. Long throw to first. Nice play by McCartney, and the runner stays at second. What a job by McCartney on that. Play goes 5-3. Grant McCartney just backhanded that one, took his time, and made the perfect throw to first to Taylor Graham. Textbook right there. Jacob Alexander will bat now. He struck out a couple of times. Nutter trying to get the complete game. Pitch. It's a ball. He'll run out of pitches before he gets the chance, won't he?
Be close.
1 ball, no strikes. Alexander played second, swing, and the guy steals third. Ferguson couldn't get the ball out of the glove that time. Threw a man out at third today. Cook steals third. They've lost a couple men on the bases. Ground ball or fly ball.
That's fair.
Fair ball down the corner. Anderson goes after that one. And Alexander is trying to stretch it into a triple. The ball comes into McCartney, skips away. And into third is Alexander. So a run scores, making it a 16-2 ball game.
I think we're going to have a pitching change
Yeah,
here.
looks like a pitching change. Looks like Grattan going to come in to throw. And Dax Nutter does a nice job today, and looks like he'll get the win unless Liberty comes up with a tremendous comeback there.
So Grattan is going to be the pitcher. Nutter's going to go to first, and Taylor Graham will go out to left for the Braves. 1 out in the bottom of the fifth, 16-2, the advantage for Pikeland.
Nutter goes to first. That means Anderson goes to shortstop. Is that correct? Grattan will get his warm-ups here.
Nutter on the day finishes with throwing 88 pitches, faced 22 batters, 4 1/3, 54 strikes, 34 balls. Gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned 2 walks. Those were both in the last inning. 1 hit batsman, 9 strikeouts on the day. And a solid day on the mound for Nutter. And Hayden Grattan will take over to try to finish this one out.
Hayden Grattan moves in from shortstop to the mound. A 16-2 game. And right now, Liberty needs 5 more runs to extend this to the 6th. Bowlers Universe with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Wednesday, Fiesta Tacos, 3 for $5 tomorrow. That's quesadillas, $5. Loaded nachos, $5. Great food at Bowlers Universe. I'm getting the look. The look. Jack Lentz is the batter. Looking for his first hit of the day. Line back to the pitcher last time. First pitch is up high for a ball. Chilly out here now. One of us has shorts on. I think I put that plastic up. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch is a ball. Nice stop by Ferguson and a 2-0 count. I haven't really had a chance to see Grattan pitch much this year.
Well, it's a tough mound for a guy his size. It's pretty tall out there.
Yep. Ball gets by, and the runner's going to score here and make it a 16-3 game. 3-0 count. Lentz the batter. Bases are empty now. 1 out on the ground ball to third to McCartney. Pitch up high and a base on balls to Lentz. He'll go down to first base. Here comes Colton Peters, who had a double his last time.
The reason I say that with Grattan, Nutter is a little taller young man at this point. He can kind of stride down to the front of that. When Grattan lands, it's about halfway down the hill, and you don't really ever have your balance, it doesn't seem like.
Yep. Grattan from the stretch. Down low, ball gets away from Ferguson on a ball in the dirt, and the runner goes down to second. In a 16-3 ball game on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Peters back in, 1 out, runner at second. And the pitch. Down low for a ball. Grattan hadn't found the strike zone quite yet. Got to make the adjustment out there. The pitch. Now he makes the adjustment and gets a strike called down the middle and a 2-1 count.
Yeah, I just think he wants to try to shorten his stride a little bit here.
Colton Peters hit the ball hard. He's last time reached on an air on a pop fly back in the second and a double in the fourth. His third at bat of the day. That one down low, gets away from Ferguson. The runner will head to third. 3 balls, 1 strike on Colton Peters with Aiden Jenkins waiting on deck. Here in the bottom of the 5th, 16-3. Braves with the lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Next pitch is out of the strike zone. Ball gets away and a base on balls. The second walk in the inning. And that'll put runners at the corners with 1 out. And here comes Aiden Jenkins. Struck out back in the second, reached on a base on balls back in the 4th. He bats here in the 5th. Gretton gets a different baseball. Darn baseball.
He said, that one doesn't work. Let's try a different one.
Something wrong with that bat. I keep swinging and missing. So, sometimes baseball is partly in the head. You got to be feeling comfortable. Gratton brings the first, makes the adjustment, ground ball, third baseman, long throw to first. Nutter fields the ball, picks it up, and steps on the bag, and the play goes 5-3. Run will score, making it 16-4. Runner goes to second. Nice play by McCartney again, and Nutter saved the day on a nice scoop. Made the adjustment. And this should be Evan Sims, the batter, with 2 outs and a runner at second. 16-4 here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch from Gratton. Outside for a ball. Throw it up around the eyes. See what happens. Pikeland 16 and Liberty 4 here. Next pitch, fouled off, and Ferguson got that one in the chest protector, and he said, I'm all right. That hurts. I'm okay. He does appear to be just fine, Ashley. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's a tough little bird back there. Gratton's next. Makes the adjustment, foul ball. What a play by the third base coach again. And Darren Funk, he's made a couple nice plays today. He hasn't thrown anybody out, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. 2 outs. The runner at second, 16-4 ball game. Gratton delivers the next. Ground ball off the batter, and it's a dead ball, and we'll do it again. You don't see a lot of junior high and high school kids foul the ball off their foot quite like the major leaguers do. But that hurts. Especially on a cold day. He's kind of flexing both feet right now. Adam Lee, who also is an athletic trainer, will come down and check on him. Adam's got shorts on like me. He's cold right now, too.
He says, I think I should have worn a coat today.
You know, you've got those kind of quarter zip jackets you wore in the summertime to coach in. I worried about how hot you were. Today it'd feel pretty good. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter, Evan Sims.
More of a warm weather animal myself.
Yeah, I had a guy over the weekend say, I can't wait till it snows. Took a stick and smacked him. No, I didn't. The pitch, fouled straight back. Sims hanging tough.
Oh, I couldn't smack him. I was in my car, so I ran him
Driving
over.
away. Whew. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the number 8 hitter, Evan Sims, with a runner at second. He replaced Edgar a couple of innings ago and bats here in the 8th spot. The runner at second. The pitch. A little outside, and a 2 ball, 2 strike count.
Got a greenhouse on top of the old school over there?
I think it is. I don't know. The pitch, up high, count is full. You know, I get my tomatoes from my garden from a guy that doesn't live far from here that used to be the maintenance dude here, Harold Turner. Full count, 2 outs, runner at second. The payoff pitch from Gratton. Outside for a ball. Man's trying to steal third. Throw comes down. He goes, I shouldn't have done that. He tries to run back. He's in a pickle right now. They'll throw the ball
Get him
to
out.
Gretton and tag him out to end the ball game. So a walk, and then the man trying to steal third goes out.
That play goes 2-6.
2-5.
Or 2-5, 4-1. We're the final out of the game.
Sounds like a phone number. 2541. That's ends the ball game. A 16-4 win for the Braves of Pikeland here on Central Illinois Sports. We'll take our final break, come back and wrap this one up after these.
Team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate. Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
16-4 the final here. Pikeland 16 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors. Liberty 4 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors. Daxton Nutter gets the win from the mound. Nice performance by him, and the finishing it out was Hayden Gratton, and that's going to take care of it. Liberty scores 1 in the first, Pikeland 2 in the second, 6 in the third, 4 in the third, and 5 in the fifth. Liberty scores 3 runs in the bottom of the fifth, and the final score 16-4. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast today on Central Illinois Sports. We'll have another broadcast for you on Thursday, and it'll be the 7th graders playing then, and we'll bring you that. And then a doubleheader on Saturday at AC Central at Chandlerville between the 8th graders and the AC Central Knights. That's going to do it for Charlie Hull. I'm Jack Hull. Glad you joined us today for the broadcast. And give your kids a big hug tonight, folks, and tell them you love them. Do it each and every time you get the opportunity. Final score from here at Liberty, 16-4. Pikeland gets the win. This has been another Central Illinois Sports